All right, I'm checking the time right now, and I think it's time to have my taste buds blown. I'm about to drive down this highway, and it's gonna lead to my mouth. Here we go. I like that. I know I have stuff on. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
You good? Okay. You sure?
You got a little bit. It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. Welcome into another episode of the ABR Roadshow. I'm your host, Jay Russell, and this is my 50th episode for America's Best Restaurants. I'm here in Puxico, Missouri, only about 2.5 hours away from St. Louis. Now, this may be a small town, a little bit over 800 people that live here, but they are big on flavor. That's why I'm here at the Midway, and I'm about to make my way inside to try some delicious food. Let's go, America. Let me introduce you to Aaron. Aaron, tell me, what's your role here?
So I'm one of the owners. I do a little bit of the marketing.
Nice.
I do a little bit of any kind of promotional stuff we do. So a little bit of everything. Every once in a while, I'll hop back in the kitchen and help out. But I'm kind of the catch-all guy, I would say. So Chef Earl is making our Highway 51 burger, which is kind of one of our specialties. It's a half-pound patty, 0.51 pounds is what it is. That's why we call it the 51 burger.
Okay.
But then it's got cheese, bacon, jalapeno poppers, so it's a jalapeno scooped out with cream cheese and bacon, and then a vinaigrette sauce that goes on top. It's excellent.
All right, Miss K, I think it's ready, right?
It's ready.
Oh, yes. This is what I'm talking about. Even the hot plate, too. Yeah. These look like seasoned fries as well,
They
right?
are. So,
okay,
yep, we got crinkle cut and seasoned fries. I prefer the seasoned fries. I think they're better, but that's just me. So.
Now, a little bit earlier today, I had just the crinkle cut, but I didn't know y'all had seasoned fries, too. Lick it off there.
There you go.
All right, I'm checking the time right now, and I think it's time to have my taste buds blown. It's time for taste time. We got everybody in on taste time,
Is there
baby.
a specific tasty time to answer?
Yeah, you know what? This is gonna be the official one right there.
Anything, you know what I mean? We got it all.
I'm about to drive down this highway, and it's gonna lead to my mouth. Here we go. Oh, I felt that. It's on the beer.
We'll get you a napkin.
Oh, man.
Now make sure you get one of those poppers, too.
This is terrible. Oh, yeah. I'm just on the side. So you said you eat it right after, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
I know most people who get it for the first time, when we tell them about the vinaigrette, they usually they don't really know. They're like, that sounds kind of weird. And then they try it for the first time and they're like, oh, that's hard to beat.
And that's why I love on my salad. The vinaigrette, I know I have stuff on it. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
You good? Okay. You sure?
You got a little bit. It's all right.
It's all right. He was just like, Jay, we try to get this over with.
It's like all over your face. Like, no, you're fine.
You're good, man. All right. No, I like that too, and I like that option of, because I was actually able to capture the flavor here, the vinaigrette, the bacon and stuff. Yeah. And then separately, I was able to add that in later.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me get a.
They're good.
Ooh, this is a fresh out too. Nice and crispy, crunchy as well. Your wife, mother-in-law waiting for me out there right now with some more food. I got to keep eating, America. Thank you, I appreciate that, Aaron.
Hey, no problem. Let me grab that for you.
All right, everybody. We're in the main dining area now. Let me introduce you to Danielle, who's one of the owners, and then also Nicole. Now, Nicole, I'm going to start off with you.
Okay.
What inspired you to create the Midway, and then also, how has it impacted the community? Because speaking with your neighbors, they love the place.
Well, what inspired us was just the fact that we wanted to come in and create an area that people could come in and have some good food and enjoy each other's company, and also to bring tax revenue to our small town. You know, a lot of our town, last census, we was just over 800 people. So the more tax revenue we can bring in, the better off it is for the whole town.
I gotta ask you, when somebody is walking through here, as soon as they walk through the door, give us a tour of what people are gonna see.
Yeah, so when you walk in the main area, you'll see the dining room stretched all the way back to the back. And then over to the left, you'll walk through. We have a little mercantile store. Mom does a pretty good job of keeping it stocked with some really cute stuff. usually holiday related, and then you kind of walk through the hallway and there's a custard coop and coffee. So custard coop is probably one of my favorite spots just because you can't go wrong with fresh custard.
Yes.
We make our custard fresh in-house. It's a house custom blend. We got to sample a bunch and kind of mix and play and kind of become chemists for a little bit and came up with our blend, and it was really fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like you're back there playing scientist.
Oh yeah.
Well, walk me through the event spaces upstairs.
Actually, upstairs we have 3 banquet rooms.
Okay.
We can hold anywhere from 5 people up to 75 to 100 people in our rooms. So our goal is for upstairs that people would utilize that, which some have for whatever they need plans for. So one of the things that we are going to start trying to push a little bit is that we do have the banquet rooms that we can make into smaller rooms. So if you wanted a private dinner with your spouse, with your significant other, you could come in, you could rent one of the smaller rooms, and we could do a special dinner for just you and your loved one. And then on the other side, over the custard coop, we have the goat pen.
Okay, I was like, when's she gonna get to my favorite room, okay?
Which is a sports bar lounge area. We have TVs on the walls. About 2 Saturday nights a month, we actually have live music up there. So it's just a great spot to come up, hang out. You can get a drink. We have cocktails, wine, beer, you name it, we can do it.
Why, look what I have in front of me right now. Some delicious items, and then I'm gonna have you break it down for me. What do I have in front of me right now?
Actually, what you have in front of you right now is one of our certified Angus prime beef steaks.
Prime?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to go through a special certification to get the prime status. So we're one of the few in our area that have it, which is, we kind of like to brag on it.
Yeah.
No, as you should. I mean, it's top of the line.
And as you can see, you're cutting it with a butter knife, not a steak knife.
Y'all see this, America? Okay. I didn't even need to cut it. I kind of could just looked at it and it would have just split. It looked like. Oh, Chef Earl.
Yeah, Chef does a great job.
Yeah, Chef knows what he's doing too. All right, so I just went through this juicy meat right here. Tell me on top, oh my gosh. What am I trying right here?
You have a fresh lobster tail, and then you have one of our colossal baked potatoes with sour cream and butter on the side.
So your lobster tail is drenched in butter, all the seasoning.
All right, let me try this guy. I want both in my mouth at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You get that nice buttery taste of the lobster tail with your steak. Nothing better.
It's a match made in heaven. This dish is heavenly.
But
Oh,
wait,
wait.
there's more.
There's more. Okay. All right, so go ahead and explain this to me. What are we looking at?
So this is our chicken Alfredo. The chicken is blackened with some seasoning on it, and then I think our favorite part is the Alfredo they make from scratch every time you order it. So when you said, hey, I want to try that Alfredo, they throw it in the pan, sprinkle the cheese and all the extra goodies that go in it, and they saute it and make it right there. So we've had people say, oh my goodness, this is better than last time. Well, Chef Earl just keeps making it better.
Yeah, I believe it.
So a lot of our sauces, including our pizza sauce, is all house made.
You know, nice and premium. I love the chicken too. It's a nice touch on there. I mean, just everything just works to perfection. Like it works together really, really well. And then also too, plans for the future. Daniel, that's what I'm gonna ask you. Like, what do you want to see for the future?
Our goal is to have, I would say, as much local support as we can.
Sure.
But also dreaming big of, we love hosting events. I think that has probably been the most fun part, and we love seeing the building full of people. We hosted a craft show where we had a bunch of vendors upstairs, and the upstairs was full, and we had a bunch of people downstairs for Eagle Days here in Puxico, and those days are the most fun for us because you just see everybody happy and enjoying themselves and eating food. And so as for the future of the restaurant, I think more events and more things like that for us would be a lot of fun.
And I love that too, because you told me about an event. They have homecoming on the street out here too.
Yeah.
You guys built that balcony out here, so I'm trying to request that area because I heard that that's the best scene. I mean, the best scenic place to be. So that's something you can request too. And then Nicole, I'll go ahead and let you answer.
Well, part of the reason how the Midway got its name, the Midway, is from homecoming.
Okay.
That is held normally the second Tuesday that week of August.
Okay,
This
gotcha.
actually started, the VFW actually started it. This will be the 77th year for it. They done it because the servicemen were coming home, so they called it homecoming. And then it's just kind of picked up from there. So all the class reunions and everything from the local high school, they will schedule their class reunions during that time because everybody comes home for homecoming.
Sure.
A few
We
of our-
appreciate everything that our service people are doing for us and have done for us. So
As do we all. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for having America's Best Restaurants come out here. But I will let you know that my sweet tooth is kind of bugging me right now. So,
We can probably fix it.
okay, let's see what we got. Danielle hooked me up nice with a nice chocolatey dessert. This is chocolate cake on the outside. That's the pecan pie in the middle. They call it pie cake it out here. I'm Jay Russell for the ABR Roadshow. It looks like I got a nice treat to take with me right on the road.